Sorry. Oh, that's too bright. There we go. Going to see if anybody pops in tonight. We will see what's going on here. Oh, one person in, one person likes. So we'll have to see what's going on. I have a few topics to cover. Edward, how are you doing, sir? Let me see here. What was I doing? Okay, Edward / James. Sorry, guys. Tanisha, how is everybody doing? Dylan, got you right this time, buddy. I have a few topics I want to cover. Nothing bad, just a few topics. I'm just going to go over a few things and see what people's opinions are on these topics. But of course, we're going to wait till there's a few more people in here. Did everybody get notified? That's my next question. Just wondering if everybody got notified, because I only see 4 people, and I know there's more than 4 people in here. Absolutely, James. Ask the question, and I will definitely. I was going to wait for a few more people to get in here anyway, James, before we cover the top 6. I got more than one topic. I got a few tonight. TJ, how are you doing, sir? But what is your question? Yeah, the like button's always broken. That's good, TJ. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Edward, how is the LP breeding going? Tanisha, you're doing okay. It's better than not doing okay. I mean, I'd rather you're doing great. I have 8 snakes. I was wondering. Okay. For that many, I would do at least 8 females, 2 males, 2 tubs of 4-to-1 ratio, because you're going to want to constantly be rotating your stock and stuff, and then you're going to constantly want to be replenishing it. Gay, how are you doing? How is everything over there? One of my topics I want to discuss, you might find interesting, and I want to know, Gay, what your opinion is, because it made the news here today. A few newses, and I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would do. And I don't know what's everybody else's opinion on that. He's got 8 snakes. He's got to breed rats. Would you say 2 males, 8 females, 1-to-4 ratio? Man, I can't. Gotta love carpet pythons. Her name is Gay. Gaye. Yeah, that's the rule of thumbs too. But he wants to know how many rats he should start off with. Reptile Noob, what's up? How are you doing? He just wanted to know how many to start off with to feed his stuff. Oh, that's fine, Tanisha. Edward from CMC. Ed, how are you doing tonight? 2 to 10. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 2 to 4, 2 to, 2 to 8, 1 to 8. I mean, 2 to 8 or 2 to 10. Just to make sure you got enough going around. That is good to hear. CMC Ed, that is good to hear. Reagan, how are you doing? What's up? All right, well, I'll wait till everybody's done saying hello to everybody before I ask this one question. Well, not ask a question, but discuss something. You know what, Reagan? I'm doing good. My ankle and back hurt today, but other than that, I'm doing good. It was cold today here, and Becky's doing great, but she's sleeping right now, Reagan. So, it's not a question. Is this? Well, I guess there'll be a question in this subject. Yeah, Oreos are hard to stop. I hope she's feeling better, Reagan. There's cracking them. That's possible. Sarah Tyndall, how are you? I do. You do. There is something addictive in them. It's called trans fat. They're good though. Oreos are always good. Not as good as Girl Scout cookies, mind you, but they're good. They're right up there. You're a Chips Ahoy guy? Yeah, Chips Ahoy are good too. The hell am I talking about? All cookies are good. Just look at me. Although I've been doing good lately. Aqua Balls, how are you doing, sir? George is in the house. I'm a candy kind of girl. Well, Becky loves her candy. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat candy too. I don't need candy, but I will eat it. Was everybody notified? That's one of my questions. Is everybody notified? Coconut cookies are good. Okay, Tanisha, you got notified. Edward was notified. Reagan, Ed. Okay. Oh, that is nasty. I don't see why anyone would even eat those, especially if you put milk on them. Don't you think that they would be bad? So I'm assuming almost everybody got notified. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ginger cookies are very good. They're very addicting, aren't they? Well, Ed would know, and so would Jeff would know. They're pretty addicting. Oh, you didn't get notified. Okay. Well, for some reason, I don't get notified of much, and I don't know why that is, but it just happens. Here comes this. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, gay. This someone took a picture while walking through some woods or something. Captured a picture of a thylacine. Did you hear about that? And I was wondering if you had heard anything about that. Oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, this was on the news today, and they got a picture of it. It's on the side of a hill. It's up in the trees, walking, and they were walking down below, and they got a picture of it, and you can definitely tell it was a thylacine. Huh. Well, thank you for tuning in. They found somebody. Somebody was walking through the woods. Apparently, was some kind of farmer or something. And he heard a noise. He turned around, and walking up at the top of the hill, on the side of the hill, like there's a little path that goes, was a thylacine, a Tasmanian tiger, and he got a picture of it. They were supposed to be extinct since the 1930s, but that don't mean they find animals all the time that are extinct, that were supposed to be extinct. They just happen to be hiding really well, and they're not really. The population's so low that they're hard to see. That was cool. I wish I could show you guys a picture. Yeah, I think the last ones went out in the 1930s or something like that. No, I don't think it was a clone. They've been claiming they've been seeing them for a while, Edward. And um, you seen a Hexen Beast? Jeff, the Hexen Beasts are really cool. They're very nice looking until they decide to go evil on your ass. Sorry about that, Reagan. I didn't mean to use that kind of language. But yeah, there's been people have been claiming they've seen them for a while. Somebody actually got a picture of one today. Yeah, they thought crested geckos were extinct until 1994. Then when they were out after hurricane, it came through. They went out to survey some damage, and a scientist happened to find one on a tree. Nope, TJ, I'm pretty sure it's not. You could even see the stripes on it. Yep. Mason fish. The crested gecko was supposed to be extinct until they found a live specimen in 1994. Now look at where we're at. They were considered to be 100% extinct. Yeah, it sounds like an interesting day, Aquaballs. Stevie. Oh, I'm not going to tell you, Stevie. Go ahead, tell him, Stevie. I know you told me earlier. And TJ's thylacine, not xylosine. Come on, Stevie, spit it out, buddy. There you go. I was waiting for you to spit it out, bud. Tell everybody what is your Did you tell everybody what it was, or would you like to explain? Would you like me to explain to everybody what it was? Very good, Stevie. I think congratulations, buddy, and I think you're going to do an awesome job at that. Very good, aqua balls. How are you doing, Mason? TJ's Pet Stores. TJ, you have a pet store, buddy? Made your day go fast, so didn't it, Mason? You know, I'll tell you something. We had a Jeep that broke down once. Becky was 8 months pregnant, and she went out and changed an alternator on it. Well, Stevie said he's working at TJ's Pet Store. You want to hear? I'll tell you the state trooper story. We were going through Kentucky, Becky and me and the kids, and yes, she is Edward. And we're getting on the highway, and there's a state trooper driving right next to us, and he's got his hands off the steering wheel. He must have music blaring in his car because he's dancing and doing all this funky stuff, and he's swerving all over the road, and he flew right off the road. It was hilarious. Oh, it was the funniest thing I ever saw. We were like, well, we don't have to call the state troopers here in Kentucky. uh, oh, yeah, it's nice. Becky went out and did it all by herself. She did it. The only thing, no, she did the whole thing and ran great. After that, she got it underneath the car and took it off and did everything she had to do and put a whole new one on. Yeah, it was funny. It was about, I'm going to say 15 to 16 years ago, though. That's another thing. He might have been drinking something too. I don't know. Or smoking something. You never know. But I was like, "Jeez, state troopers in Kentucky." See, we were looking for we were looking for Colonel Sanders and we couldn't find him. The devil's lettuce. That could be. Yeah. Here's another question for everybody. lives on in your hearts and our chicken. I was like, that's funny. Yeah, you wonder how many people would think wouldn't, you know, because they took him off the commercials for a long time. I remember when he died; it was a big thing when he died. Hmm. When you get smoke and fly, yeah, that's funny. Eh, that's funny. Sure, tell your wife that's a funny one. Yeah, that's funny, funny, funny. Could be. That stuff is super greasy, man. Yeah, Mason, thank you for stopping in. We'll check you out later. Popeyes is good, but you know, when I was a kid and Popeyes first opened up, well, they didn't open up then, but when they first started expanding everywhere, there wasn't much fish. It was a lot of mostly chicken, but now they got a lot of fish in it, and I'm not a big fan. I'm a little bit, but not much. My next topic. Yeah, they got good food. Don't get me wrong. Gas station chicken sometimes can be some of the best chicken, Jeff. Seriously. They cook it in car oil and shit. Oop, they cook it in car oil and stuff. You think your phone is smoking something? That's funny. Okay, now, like Ed from CMC here, Tyndall's here, Dylan's here, James here, Aquaballs. Here's my next question for everybody. And I just want everybody's honest opinion on it and I'll give you my opinion right off the bat. People doing education with reptiles, right? Going out places. Grizzly exotics, how are you doing? And they go into public places like to schools or to um like they have people come to their places and stuff like that. Like I've seen a lot of people have these reptiles. They'll go to schools and do educational programs or to birthday parties and things like that. This is and bringing out these bigger reptiles. Now, does it bother anybody that they do that or not? Because I've seen, a snake, a big one, be calm as could be, and then turn around and bite people. Now, do you think it's like a news media? Do you think it's just waiting for like it to happen for it to hit the news big time for some little kid to get bit in the face or something? Because these people trust these animals, which they can be trusted, but they can have a bad day too. I had a bow out once, calm as could be, nice, never bothered a soul. And then 1 minute I'm holding, the next minute it had me by the arm. Split second. So you don't have a problem with it? Yeah, but if okay, Ed, I see what you're saying. If your snake never bit nobody, just saying, and you're doing like a little educational thing, and you have your snake out, and a little kid walks over and is touching it, and swings around and grabs him by the face or something. Would you feel guilty about that? That's what I'm asking. I mean, I just don't think, okay, people can bring the animals out, let people touch them, but I think people need to really watch where the snake is, because snakes are nervous. They can get nervous. A lot of people around, a lot of people touching them and picking them up could really make them nervous. And I've just never been a big fan. Even when me and Becky and myself, we do educational stuff. I'll let the kids touch the snake, but I won't let them hold it. I'll hold the head up here away from them. They can let them touch the tail or whatever. Very educational, but I don't let them get near the head at all. How how could you be sure that the animals are safe, though? That's what I'm asking, Reagan. Yeah, I could see caution. No, but it's not. Yeah, that's what I agree. They could be stressed out very easily, no matter how much. See, here's the thing. Like James kind of hit the point here a little bit. No matter how much we love our reptiles, no matter how much our reptiles we respect them, and they are very good, they really are. I'm not saying nothing bad. Uh, a bigger animal can sometimes be a little unpredictable. I'm not going to say it's totally 100%. I'm not bashing anybody who does it either. I would never do that because people do that and it's great. I just personally would never do it. Dogs are the same way. I would never take my dog around nobody, and that's no joke. If I take my dog out for a walk, I muzzle it. Doesn't matter. Never hold a touch head. I have to agree with you, Aqua Balls there. I think as long as yeah, I agree. If the owner's really exercising caution and everything, they could. I brought this up on my talk show on the podcast last year sometime, and I just wanted to touch on it again to see what people's opinions are. And the people that were on there talking about it talked about, yeah, they hold the head away from the kids and stuff and let the kids touch the body and stuff like that. Yes, that's the whole key there too, Sarah. Not letting nobody touch the head because they can get nervous. What was let me see. Believe it or not, I saw a guy killed. Andrew. How did that happen? How did he accidentally kill it? Before being yes. Yeah, I don't really see a problem with it either. I'm just saying I feel my girlfriend that's funny, Ed. Jeff, that is hilarious. Yeah, it's a subject that, I see. Could you yeah, I was gonna say let him in and shut that door. Let's go. Unless you just want to shut the door. Just shut the door. Responsible. with large constrictors.
What? Oh, nothing. What?
Behavior, yeah. So how did the guy accidentally kill the snake there, Aqua Balls? That's what I was going to ask you, George. How did it happen? Yeah, I've seen people walk with snakes on their neck, and people walk by and get bit by the snake because it scares them when they walk by it. Yeah, I don't let my dog near people at all, period. My dog could be pretty nasty. Yeah, that must have hurt, Aqua Balls. Sure, I will do. Absolutely. Yeah, I would never bash it. I think it's very important for people to get the education and to learn about them. Otherwise, there could be trouble, like they try to pass laws because they have fears and stuff. But I just worry, I've seen some very irresponsible things over my last 33 years of working with reptiles. And I've seen, let me write this down. Is it Grizzly Exotics? Is that what your name is on Facebook, by the way? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do stupid things over the years. I really have. It's and I with the way things are today, I'd hate to see something stupid happen. Okay, I will definitely look you up after this and contact you on Facebook after this. You can contact DEA Exotics also and leave a message on there right away, and I can get right back to you as soon as this is over. Yeah, I have a Borble, and he could be nasty, so we don't let him around nobody. Oh, was that at this show that you just were at, Aqua Balls? See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. People making mistakes and not even realizing that they have made a mistake. Because mistakes happen. They really do. And it's a shame that stuff like that happens. Yeah, TJ. That's awesome that you got dogs that are people dogs. My dog's a people dog too. He just likes to eat them first. And he's right here. How many did he kill? Aqua Balls. My dog's going to want to go out in a second. I'm going to have to put him out. So you guys are going to have to hang in there for a minute. All right, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I am going to put this dog out real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm still here. I am still here.
Was it hanging out in the bedroom? No, I have Ruby, Danny, and Blake. I don't know where I put the white shirt. I don't have any idea. Yes, I don't know where my other one is. I have 3 out of the. I don't know.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. Let me see. Let me go back to these. I'm sorry I had to do that. I had to put the dog out. He's like, who was it all? Allison, how are you doing? I'm sorry I had to step away like that, guys, but the dog had to go out and I had to take care of it. Yeah, I'm sure anyone could have done it, Aqua Balls, but be cool to know who it was. I'm sorry, Edward. I didn't mean to take that long, buddy. Oh, yeah. So, Sarah, so Allison, how are things going? No, I did not fall on my chair, Ed. I had to go put the dog out. I am so sorry. But when the dog's got to go to the bathroom, he's got to go out, and he's a big dog. You were bitten by your first snake, and it was what was your first snake that you got bitten by? I believe a hamster. All right, where are we? Oh, Kelsey, how are you doing? So, Aqua Balls, you're not going to tell us who it was? It's okay, buddy. I understand. If it's your friend, I understand that. Yeah, well, Kelsey, I'm not going to complain. My back is feeling pretty good, and I think it has a lot to do with this new chair. But other than the cold, it's been cold. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Allison, you have a great time. See you later. Tell us what happened. Apparently, at the show, someone accidentally had the light too close to their display case, and the heat heated it up too much and killed some snakes. It was an accident, and it can happen. Ooh, were they ball pythons or boa constrictors, or what were they? I can't remember what you said, aqua balls, and I do apologize for that. All ball pythons. Wow. That's a shame. All right, Stevie. Yeah, the ball pythons die pretty easy once the temperature starts rising quickly. They're not as forgiving as some other reptiles, but neither are leopard geckos. Leopard geckos, once the temperature goes up, it's over. They will perish pretty easy, and that is it's a tragic thing that it happened, but tell your friend we're sorry that happened to his animals, and it's a shame that it happened. How is David tonight, Kelsey? Yeah, the ball pythons die pretty easy from the heat, and so do like I said, so do leopard geckos. And is he home or is he still at work? It's a hard lesson that your friend learned, but I guarantee you it's something that they can teach people from. Tell him I said hi. Give him a big kiss for me and say your dad said he loves you. See what he says to you, Kelsey. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a shame. Aquaballs, he should tell people about this, not because he made a mistake, but so other people don't make the same mistake. See, that's the whole point of when you have a mistake happen, to teach people not to make that mistake again by educating people and letting people know exactly what happened. And, nobody will look down on him. It's an accident. It happens. Thermostat went out in the reptile room and killed $18,000 worth of uninsured animals cooked everywhere. I didn't know you could insure the animals. I've been trying. I even talked to some of my big friends that are breeders, and insuring an animal, it's like a ranch. It's almost impossible. He said, "Get off me." He is listening. David, come on, buddy. We all love you, David. I knew he'd say get off me because he always says, "Get off me." Yeah, it sucks. A total loss. Yeah. And it's a shame that accidents like that happen, but it could definitely happen. And you should talk to your friend about telling people so that they don't to let people know what happens so they don't make the same mistake again. Oh, yeah, I understand aqua balls, but it's tough. I'll tell you what, though. You could tell me in a private message, and I won't tell nobody at all. Scouts honor. I'm sure he's still grieving. I would be. And I've seen people lose stuff by accident, like just like look at what happened to Bob Clark, and look what happened to Pro Exotics. Thermostat went and burned the whole buildings down. They lost thousands upon thousands of animals and had to start all over again. Yes, it's very tough when stuff like that happens, and it's a shame because I know Bob Clark was very upset when that happened, and I even talked to him about it. And he, because I asked him about the insurance on it, you can't get insurance on like like snakes and stuff. Yes, aqua balls. You could send me a message right through Instagram or something. Because if there's anything I could do to try to help this individual get back on her feet, to recoup this, I will do it. That's because like when people have helped me in times of need, I would like to help people in times of need too. How I envy you, Sarah, because I would love to be feeding 400 slings. Edward, I will be looking forward to the video because I enjoy your videos. I hope it works this time. I also, Edward, I'm gonna have to get Becky's probably got your address because I want to send you a molt from my Hapalopa species Columbia large. That thing's about 1.5 inches long now, but it's molt that it just did. I'm gonna see if you could try to figure out if you could sex it or not. All right, Edward, that'll be cool to see. Well, Kelsey, you have a good night's sleep. You tell Becky's already sleeping, but I'll tell her you said hi, and tell David to have a good night and have a great day at work tomorrow. Yeah, aqua balls. Even if it's me sending them some animals or something to replace it when I hatch some stuff out this year. But I got to know who it is to help them out. Depends on what kind of slings they are. Some you do. Some you can get real super tiny mealworms, super tiny crickets, fruit flies. I started a lot of mine off on fruit flies when I first got them because the ones I got were less than a quarter. Some of them were less than a quarter inch in size. Them Hapalopus, the pumpkin patches. How about you just say the third rock from the sun, right, Edward? I live on the third rock from the sun. Okay, I do remember this address, Edward, because we did have it when we mailed you a few things, or we had them snakes picked up at your house to go to the guy who won them in the auction. Mine slurp me. Yeah, I'm thinking big. I will definitely check them out in your next video. 100%. Send me the message over Instagram too, Aquaballs, and then I'll keep you guys posted on what I hatch out this year and try to help your friend out in need. Okay? Not much, all time reptiles. What's up with you, buddy? How are you doing? Was it in a can, Jeff? Or in a pouch? Tuna steaks are good. Well, happy birthday, Aqua Balls, George. It's George's birthday Sunday. I don't know if, just in case we don't see you between now and then, happy birthday, buddy. So does everybody want to? Yeah, same here. Breeding season full swing. I got my new incubator going. Been doing lockups, feeding heavy. Hopefully it all works out. Here's another topic I wanted to talk to everybody about. Did everybody hear about the teacher from Idaho who fed his classroom snapping turtle, the giant one, a puppy? You're turning 39, almost 40. Yeah. I could turn back time and go to 40. Yeah, he apparently his son got a puppy from a farmer, and the puppy was sick. And they tried to bring it around. It was still sick. So he tried to feed it to his big python. His python wouldn't eat it. So then a teacher took it. He took it into his classroom, and he put it in with the snapping turtle. The snapping turtle ate it, but the teacher got in big trouble for animal cruelty. And I feel that should not. I don't think people should feed house pet type animals to animals. I mean, I know it's happened and it happened before, but if the guy didn't want the dog, he should took it to the vet to get it fixed, or took it to a shelter or something. No, not the smartest move, because apparently his students turned him in. He was found guilty of animal cruelty, and now he's in big trouble, which was very stupid of him to do. Very, very stupid of him to do. I would have never done anything like that. I would have took the puppy to the vet, and if the puppy couldn't have been saved, then I would have had the puppy put down or something. And I have a friend. Mm-mm. I think he was under. Yeah, he might have been under investigation, but he was found guilty. It took the courts 30 minutes to find him guilty, TJ, today or yesterday, one or the other. Mike from Balls Out Ball Pythons, how are you doing? I have a friend here who lives close by here. He's got this pair of Leachianus, the proven pair. They're breeding. And he has to move, and he can't keep these. So he was wondering, if I could mention it on here, if anybody was interested in a breeding pair of Leachianas. He's got the receipts for him, where he got them, what brand, what island locale they are, and stuff like that. And the male's kind of a harder locale to find now, and he wants $2,000 for the breeding pair. If anybody's interested, I just thought I would throw that out there. What are the locales? I will tell you. I hope I don't butcher it real well, because the names can be a little bit tricky to say sometimes. Let me see here where we at. The female is a, wait a minute, let me see, where is it? And I got pictures too for you guys to see. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. I got to go back a little bit further than this. I know he sent it to me here in this picture, in this. The boy is a pure NUUM. I mean AMI. I don't know. Nuami. And the female is a, I'll have to get the exact one on the female, because I thought he wrote it, but he didn't. But here is a picture of them, the male and the female. Female is on the bottom, male is on the top. The female's right on his hand, the male is on the top. Yeah, Mike, you drive safe, buddy. You drive safe there, pal. More money for snakes. Yeah. Yes. That's it. Yep, Leachianas. And he wants $2,000 for the pair. They're they're proven pair. And I will get the exact what the female is. But if anybody's interested, let me know, and I can tell them for you. Stevie, good night. You have a great day at your job, buddy. I'm glad you got it, and I know you're going to do an awesome job. What, the lychees? They're not really new, but They're still so high up there in prices. Not that many people have them yet. If that makes sense. Yeah, they're crazy. I love them. I just don't have the $2,000 to buy them. Nope, they cannot import them into the U.S. anymore. Mm-mm. So you have to go with what's here, and that's what makes them so expensive. Mm-mm. Do they, TJ? That's pretty interesting. Did Trump have something to? Oh God, yeah. Yeah. You are so funny, Jeff. That is funny. Yes, I've seen the white ones. They are very, very nice looking. It's something I've always been interested in, but I have to wait till yeah. Oh, that would be cool to see aqua balls and put it up. Yes, that'd be amazing. Is that far from where you're at, George? Well, Reagan, you make sure you can give your mom a big hug and tell her everybody here hopes she feels better. Just don't you get sick. Yeah. You guys like it when I do topics too? That'd be cool to see. Oh, okay. Then I'll do it more often, James. Yes. What topics don't you like, David? You don't know. How was your wife today, David? Yeah, that'll be cool to see, George. And then when you're there, ask them which ones they are, what locale and stuff they are. If that was okay with you, I mean that would be cool. Yeah, let's hope not. I don't like the snow myself. What are you hearing, TJ? I'm not making no noise. You have a good night there, all time reptiles. Yeah, I don't like covering them topics myself, so we're good there, huh? Where is that at, Ed? Oh, the Cheech and Chong. Yeah. Not here, man. Dave's not here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going down this path. Well, see, that's Slash. That there is what David likes to talk about because he likes it in a candle scent. It, TJ, what kind of guitar do you play? You should do a video of playing the guitar too. Ed from CMC, let me ask you this question. Is that like a reptile show or something? That would be awesome, George. I hope he's not too busy, but that would still be awesome. Oh, very. When is that, Ed? James, is he a cool person? And you said that's a show, Ed, the Reptilian Nation. And when is it? February 9th. It's not one where you just go in and look at the animals, right? It's one where you can purchase animals and stuff too. I seen that video, Jeff. I really did. Eh, bigger than Pomona. Very good. Oh man, I would love to go to that. Yeah, I would love to see the guitar playing video. TJ, I would love to see you do a video of that. Uh, George, what is your name on Instagram again?
Are you sure it wasn't in here when you cleaned out your room?
Yep.
Sounds like tired of wearing those boots all the time, everywhere.
I knew it. Yeah. Well, I seen the video. You know, I seen a. You know, they said Obama was one, and all these other big people were one. Aquaballs, George. What is your name on Instagram again? If you don't mind me asking. Are you still in here, George, or no? Ah. Okie dokie. I just saw that too. I just sent you a message, Aqua Balls. Ah. Jeez, it was George Maniac Morphs. What is up? Who thought it was? No, actually, it wasn't. It was nobody we had. It was somebody off the wall. Trust me. You don't even want to go to that guy's channel. I can't make it to the Portland show, Mike, but I would love to. Do they have it every year? If they have it every year, maybe next year. Did you make it to the show, George, up your way? That was last weekend on Sunday. That's what I meant to ask you. Yeah, it's in February. That would be. I just wish I could make it that quick, but I can't. The Dumbest Criminals is hilarious. Good old outdoors. How you doing? Oh, did you have fun? Did you have fun? That's the main thing. Did you have fun? I was telling everybody that I have a friend who had some Leachianis for sale. If you know anybody interested in there, George. $2,000 proven breeding pair. He can't. He's moving, and he can't take them with him. He has to get them out. What are you talking about, Theory? You have me lost. Oh, okay, never mind. I see now. I go back and read. I need to be paying more attention to the live stream. Yeah, I have to agree. George, that would be a great deal. You know, what kind of frogs? I am gift bearer. How are you doing? Good old outdoors. What kind of are you talking about your Pac-Man frogs? Did you ever try that Pac-Man frog powder food? They seem to love that stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Because I see that they had they have this powder that you can mix up and feed them. We've been dealing with. Yeah, it kind of can be, and well, at least it's an easy cure because it's just a lotion they give you to put on it. I think because it's only ringworm is a fungus. It's not a real like a parasite or nothing like that. So yeah, calcium powder is okay, but this is a powder that has everything in it. You mix it with a couple drops of water. You make these little balls out of it, and you feed the Pac-Man frogs with it with tweezers, and they go crazy for it. Yeah. Yeah, it can be frustrating, TJ. When you have to resubscribe to people, do you unsubscribe from them and then resubscribe back to them? Is that what you're doing? I don't know. And it's a different kind of fungal cream that you need. Tenactin is for different types of fungus. You probably need to get that. They have this. You can probably buy it on Amazon. Ringworm antifungal cream, and it works really good. So, when you say up, do you mean you unsubscribe from people and then resubscribe to them, TJ? Okay, yeah. See, I don't know. And sometimes when stuff gets outdated, it doesn't work the same anymore. So, yeah, you look like you were when I saw them in the video. They looked really good. Why? What is going on with YouTube? I'm not sure if there's a glitch or not. I haven't since they did have one. They're slowly picking up progression and getting the things fixed on it. Now, more and more people are getting notified of my live streams, so it's kind of getting better and better and better. Oh, so you don't unsubscribe from the people then? Yeah, I have to agree, Mike. There is some issues with it. And there's a few letters in between missing, right? Like OU and TUB. Oh man, TJ, it could last for years for all we know. We're not sure. They work on it. There was a glitch a few years back that lasted like 8-9 months, maybe even longer. They may not even have fixed it. People may have just gotten used to the glitch and don't even notice it anymore. Oh yeah. The 3 leopard geckos I showed looked really good. Is that what you're saying? TJ, start TJ too. He might be in here, but I'm not sure if he is. I notice he comments on other people's, but I'm not. He doesn't. I think I made him mad or something. I don't know how I did that. Thank you. Good old outdoors. Thank you. They're actually my wife's geckos. And I was thinking of getting crested geckos again or something. I really want to get back into crested geckos. What are you going to sleep there, TJ? And if you're falling asleep at the live stream, maybe you should go to bed or something if you're that tired. The crested geckos he had today. Yeah, they were Eric's crested geckos that he hatched out. Yeah, they're amazing. I want to get some really bright red ones. I want to get some of them dark projects. Is that what they're called, or the midnight or the black projects or something? But I'll see what I produce with ball pythons to finance the other parts. All right, TJ. See you later, buddy. When you decide to come back, you let me know. You don't like my live streams no more? Is that what you're saying, TJ? Leopard geckos are amazing. Yeah, I kind of had a crested thing going on, and then I had a whole bunch of them, and then I got rid of them. And I got rid of them because I wanted to get another animal, and I shouldn't have got rid of them. I should have kept them. And now I'm wishing I did keep them because I would really like to get back into them again. Those cave geckos are also amazing. Yeah, the problem with kids handling though is that their tails break off easy, just like they do with the leopard geckos. They can break off super easy. See, I never ever when I had little kids, I would let them pet stuff, but I would never let them hold anything until they got older, until I felt that they were, I don't know, it was just weird. Chameleons are amazing too, but I wouldn't want chameleons. There are some chameleons that takes 9 months for eggs to hatch. I want a camel and a chameleon. Then you'd have he would have if he bred a camel to a chameleon, then he would have a camel toe that changes color, huh? Yeah, and my kids were good with the snakes too, but I still never let them hold them on their own. I'm just a different type of person. I mean, I would if I was sitting right there, which you do. I know you do because I've seen you do it. You sit right there with them, with the kids right on the floor, which is fine because that's what I do too. That's what I did. Oh yeah, but you know what? Their tails fall off easy. So well, guys, we're going on 2.5 hours. I mean, 1.5 hours, not 2.5, 1.5 hours. And I think I'm going to call tonight. So, Good Old Outdoors, George / David, Ed. I am gift bearer. Did I say David Theory already? Mike from Ball Python Boulevard. Excuse me. James, George from Aquaballs, Reagan, and anyone else that I may have missed, or anyone that's in the background watching. Thank you for stopping in here. You guys are all great. And maybe we'll touch up on some of these subjects I talked about today. I was I wasn't bashing anybody or nothing. I was just asking people's opinions of what they thought and stuff like that. No, not bashing people, but bashing people programs that they do or whatever. You too, George. You have a great day too. Everybody, peace.